Today I wanted to talk about my experience with online dating as a relationship anarchist. I started using online dating around the same time I became non-monogamous, but before I was a relationship anarchist. I found it pretty easy to find poly people to meet up with. I did notice a trend pretty quickly that a lot of the poly folks I met were in hierarchical poly relationships and looking for a secondary, which wasn't the case for me. The secondary position they were looking for ranged from something casual to something meaningful, but always as a secondary. People I met were usually in a couple who lived together, spent most of their time together, and seemed emotionally invested in each other first. A phrase I heard more than a few times was, looking for someone to have fun with. There didn't seem to be much space for a new person to come in, and if there was, it was in a very specific way. When I did meet someone and they asked, "What are you looking for?" I felt like they hoped I would say, "An awesome second place in someone's life." I didn't really know what I was looking for, but I knew it wasn't that. I never knew what to write on my profile, other than a long list of no's. No monogamy, no hierarchies, no expectations, but also no casual flings. I ended up closing my profile because it seemed too hard to find someone who's looking for the same thing as me. I kept it closed as I started exploring relationship anarchy, which was a lot about figuring out what did work for me. Now when I have my profile open, I am very straightforward about being a relationship anarchist. I find it gets to the heart of what I want in my life more than writing non-monogamy ever did. So if you're new to online dating, how do you build a profile? I suggest being straight up about your situation and your relationship style. It might be good to put those things at the top. Some people even use bullet points to explain what they're about and what they're looking for. It might be scary to be brutally honest about these things. There's a chance you might shrink the potential pool of people sending you messages. Or you might get people who think your relationship style automatically means you're looking for more random sex. On the other hand, hiding your situation or your relationship style won't really help anything in the long term. People like to know what they're getting into and are more likely to stick around if they know things from the beginning, rather than having them sprung on them later. Once you've got your profile done, what about going on dates? In some ways, relationship anarchy goes against the basic premise of dating. The expectation of dates can be very goal-oriented. The idea is you'll meet someone, there'll be chemistry or an attraction, you'll hook up, it'll go from there. If not, move along. RA might not look like traditional dating, but it can offer more opportunities to form connections with people. For example, what if you meet someone awesome that you click with, but there's no physical chemistry? Before, when I was dating, I felt like I had to end things if there wasn't an immediate romantic connection. Now that I'm looking for any kind of connection, there's more chances I'll meet some cool people. I don't have expectations that there needs to be sparks, just hopes that there's some interesting conversation. Since each relationship is its own thing, it has the space to be that. All in all, I would say coming out as RA has improved my online dating adventure, and I've had a lot more chances to make different kinds of connections with people. What tips do you have for online dating? If you want to talk more about relationship anarchy and online dating, join our Facebook group or post in the comments down below, and follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching. Bye!